Welcome back to UK Flix, the channel where real stories hit different. Now, if you followed 7 Little Johnstons for any amount of time, you already know that this family doesn't do anything quietly. Every season brings something new, something raw, something that makes you stop scrolling and actually pay attention. But what's unfolding right now around
7 Little Johnstons cast members Alex Johnston and Emma Johnston were honored in a big way recently. So, what happened with the 2 youngest TLC siblings? 7 Little Johnstons, Alex Johnston and Emma Johnston and Alex Johnston were the last of Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston's children to reach adulthood. As the 2 youngest siblings, they've had one another to lean on for years. Because they are so close in age, only separated by a few months, they've been able to experience a lot of the same checkpoints and milestones at the same time. Whether it's going to the same school prom or experiencing some other school-related activity, Alex and Emma have been thick as thieves from day one. Another thing they get to share is making the transition into being young adults as well. 7 Little Johnstons, Alex Johnston, Emma Johnston /Instagram, TLC. The Johnston family was enjoying another peaceful weekend together when an unexpected message arrived that immediately caught everyone's attention. Amber called everyone into the living room, smiling as she held her phone in her hand. Trent looked curious, while Alex and Emma exchanged puzzled glances, wondering what exciting news had appeared. Amber explained that a community organization had been following the family's positive efforts and the way Alex and Emma continued to encourage young people through kindness, determination, and confidence. After several months of planning, the organization wanted to recognize both siblings with a special surprise during an upcoming community celebration. Alex smiled modestly, saying he never expected anything like this. Emma laughed and admitted she thought someone had sent another ordinary invitation. Instead, the message promised a day filled with memorable moments, family activities, and recognition for their inspiring attitudes. Over the next few days, excitement filled the Johnston household. Emma carefully chose an outfit for the event, while Alex helped Trent organize the family's travel plans. Liz, Jonah, and Anna joined the conversation, teasing Alex and Emma about becoming the stars of the celebration. Trent reminded everyone that awards and recognition were wonderful, but what mattered most was staying humble and appreciating the people who supported them along the way. Amber agreed, encouraging her children to enjoy every moment without worrying about expectations. As the event approached, neighbors and friends began congratulating Alex and Emma after hearing the announcement. Many shared stories about how the siblings had inspired others simply by being themselves and facing life's challenges with confidence and optimism. Emma felt touched by the encouraging words. She admitted that hearing positive feedback from people she had never met made her realize that small acts of kindness could have a much bigger impact than anyone expected. Alex also reflected on the journey his family had shared over the years. Every challenge had helped them grow stronger, and every success felt more meaningful because they experienced it together. Finally, the special day arrived. The venue was decorated with colorful banners, bright flowers, and cheerful lights. Families from across the community gathered to celebrate local achievements, creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere. As the Johnston family entered, volunteers greeted them with smiles and guided them to reserved seats near the front. Alex quietly wondered why they had been seated so close to the stage, but Amber simply smiled without revealing anything. The program began with music, speeches, and performances from local students. Each presentation highlighted the importance of supporting one another and celebrating perseverance. Near the middle of the ceremony, the host stepped onto the stage and announced that 2 special guests had inspired countless families through their positive outlook and determination. The large screen displayed photos of Alex and Emma participating in family activities, community events, and memorable celebrations. The audience responded with enthusiastic applause as the siblings looked at each other in complete surprise. The host invited Alex and Emma to the stage. They walked forward together, while the audience continued clapping. Trent, Amber, Liz, Jonah, and Anna proudly watched from their seats. Once on stage, the presenter spoke about the importance of confidence, kindness, and encouraging others. Alex and Emma were praised for showing that determination and family support could help anyone achieve meaningful goals. Then came the biggest surprise of the afternoon. The organization announced that Alex and Emma would each receive a special Community Recognition Award, along with an opportunity to participate in future youth leadership programs designed to inspire the next generation. Emma covered her mouth in surprise, while Alex smiled with genuine gratitude. Neither of them had expected such an unforgettable moment. The audience stood for a heartfelt round of applause as cameras captured the celebration. Amber wiped away happy tears, and Trent proudly applauded alongside the rest of the family. Although the awards were beautiful, Alex later said that the greatest gift was knowing they had encouraged others simply by staying true to themselves and supporting their family every step of the way. As the celebration continued, another organizer quietly approached Trent and Amber with an envelope marked "Special Family Announcement." Both parents exchanged curious smiles, wondering what surprise could possibly come next. Before anyone had a chance to open it, the host returned to the microphone and announced that one final surprise for the Johnston family would be revealed before the evening came to an end. Alex and Emma looked at each other with excitement, completely unaware that the biggest moment of the day was still waiting for them. The audience settled back into their seats as everyone waited to hear what the final surprise could be. Alex quietly whispered to Emma that receiving the awards had already made the day unforgettable. Emma smiled and replied that anything else would simply be an unexpected bonus. The host invited Trent and Amber to bring the sealed envelope onto the stage. With hundreds of people watching, Amber carefully opened it while Trent looked over her shoulder. Inside was a beautifully designed certificate, along with a handwritten letter from the event organizers. Amber read the first few lines silently before looking up in complete amazement. The host asked if she would like the letter to be read aloud, and she nodded with a warm smile. The letter explained that the Johnston family had inspired many people through their positive attitude, encouragement, and commitment to supporting one another. Because of that impact, the organization had decided to launch a new annual Family Inspiration Award in their honor. The audience immediately applauded as a large banner appeared on the stage. Alex and Emma looked toward their parents, who were visibly touched by the announcement. Trent thanked everyone with a grateful smile, while Amber expressed how meaningful it was to see their family's experiences encourage others. The celebration continued with a short video featuring messages from community members. Families, teachers, and volunteers shared stories about how watching Alex and Emma grow had motivated them to face challenges with confidence and kindness. Every message focused on hope, perseverance, and supporting one another. Emma became emotional as she listened. She never imagined that simple conversations, school events, and community activities could leave such a lasting impression. Alex also admitted that hearing those stories reminded him how important small acts of kindness can be. After the video ended, the organizers presented Alex and Emma with personalized keepsake albums filled with photographs, handwritten notes, and encouraging messages from people they had met over the years. They slowly turned each page, smiling as they recognized familiar faces and heartfelt memories. Jonah joked that the albums were so full of memories, they might need another bookshelf at home. Everyone laughed, making the atmosphere even more joyful. Later in the evening, the family joined guests for dinner and conversations. Many people stopped by their table to congratulate Alex and Emma. Children asked for photos, parents thanked them for being positive role models, and volunteers shared stories about future community projects. Alex encouraged the younger children to believe in themselves and never give up on their dreams. Emma added that confidence grows one step at a time and that every person has something valuable to share with the world. As the event came to a close, The host invited the entire Johnston family back onto the stage for one final photograph. Bright lights filled the room as everyone smiled together, creating a memory they would always treasure. Before leaving, the organizers revealed one last gift. Alex and Emma were invited to return the following year as honorary youth ambassadors, where they would help welcome new families and encourage young participants during the annual celebration. The announcement received another standing ovation. Trent proudly placed his arm around Alex, while Amber hugged Emma. Liz, Anna, and Jonah congratulated them once again, making it clear that the achievement belonged to the whole family. On the drive home, everyone talked about their favorite moments from the day. Alex said the greatest surprise was realizing how many lives could be touched through simple kindness. Emma agreed, saying the experience inspired her to continue helping others whenever she could. As they arrived home, the family placed the awards and keepsakes on the living room table. They gathered around, looked through the albums one more time, and shared laughter as they remembered each special moment. The evening ended with gratitude, happiness, and excitement for everything the future might bring. Alex and Emma knew the awards were not the finish line. They were the beginning of even more opportunities to inspire others and create lasting memories with the people they loved. The morning after the celebration, the Johnston family gathered around the breakfast table, still talking about everything that had happened. The awards, the standing ovation, and the unexpected announcement had created memories they would never forget. Alex smiled as he looked at the keepsake album beside him, while Emma carefully read through several of the handwritten notes once again. Amber suggested placing the award